If you grew up playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, you'll undoubtedly enjoy Big Boy Boxing, an upcoming retro boss rush arcade-style game with a full fist of humor, where you will be ducking, evading, and countering your opponents, each of which has their own distinctive personalities instead of complex rotations. This would be a look into their demo version prior to the full release, which you too can check out on Steam if you're interested. When you load up the game, it starts off pretty loud, deafeningly so, and it wasn't even at full volume, but aside from that, you can tell there's a lot of passion put into it, with the references to Glass Joe, the similarities to many other characters from retro cartoon shows such as Batman and Baby Doll, and many other subtle things. Taking on each of the bosses with their challenges makes the fight even more difficult rather than defeating them quickly, and thankfully the tutorial only takes a few seconds to complete, allowing you to get in there and kick some ass like you've pulled up to an arcade. Each character's animations and sprites are used well to bring each and every one of them to life. It claims to have a banger retro soundtrack, and I wouldn't go that far. It's pretty good with some repeating strides in the flow and transitions, but I would say it's more catchy. Big Boy Boxing is quite similar to Punch-Out!, fighting against an unknown opponent as you gradually develop an understanding of how to fight them and counter them as you progress through the ever-growing challenges, which will make each fight harder than the base one when you have to fight them in a very specific way which limits your reaction. I really enjoyed what was on display here for the demo. Even though the music for each combat is different, it felt a little bit too repetitive and sloppy with a looping section, which definitely could use a smoother transition. I'm really excited to see what they come up with for the final release. I'd like to see more tougher encounters since once you understand their rotations, taking them out is fairly simple. Some of them can even be taken out pretty quickly without them even retaliating. So maybe some extra features and maybe difficulty increase could be provided to give you replayability like a speed modifier to really challenge your reaction times.